Hello. I think it's only me and Sky in here right now. This reminds me of my first live. Well, that was interesting little pop in over at another channel. I'm not going to mention names, but it was an interesting pop. Hey, Jane, welcome to the celebration. Welcome. Got a little shade thrown at us a minute ago, but that's okay. Don't hate the hater, hate the game. That's all I gotta say. Just give it a few minutes because there's probably people that are still trying to find. I just put up the link. Thank you, True. It was so exciting to hit the 2000. And Sky was the one that informed me. He was watching very closely, I'm sure. I tried not to watch. Well, hello, coffee crew. We are 2,000 strong. Hello, Mrs. Sky. Hello, Hugh. Welcome to the celebration. Boy, do we ever need a celebration after that really emotionally draining members only live. I'm never doing that again. It's got to be upbeat. I can't do that again. Hey, Deb. I'm listening to Charlie and Donna 2 days after their first conviction. That's right. Now we're on to 3K. We can do it. We can do it. A little bit of salt throwing the coffee crew's way. Hey, I've had bitter coffee before. I'll drink the bitter coffee, but I'm not bitter. I'm happy. We done it. We done it as a community. We done it as a group. Did you? Yeah, Deb, I did. I was in there. I heard it. It's okay. I get it. This channel, and even you guys have heard me say, this channel has grown very fast. And I appreciate it. I'm humbled by it. Some people don't like it. I get it. It's okay. I hold no hard feelings. I don't hold anything against them. You know, if I want to answer every single person in my chat, if I want to speak to every single person in my chat, and if it takes 7 hours to do it, we will do that. Because this isn't a channel, it's a community. YouTube labels it as a channel. I have not once labeled it as a channel. I've said community. Yeah, Deb, I heard it. I heard it. I don't care to address it. I am addressing the community. I'm speaking with the community. We're here to celebrate 2,000 subscribers. And it's not just me, it's every single one of yous that made this possible. You make this community possible. Absolutely, Miss Sky. Absolutely. You make this community possible. Every single one of you. Every 2,000 subscribers. And I'm hoping that some of these new subscribers join our chat. Just because you're new to the community doesn't mean you can't join our chat. I appreciate your subs. I greatly appreciate you. But that is a huge, huge milestone. I was doing crappy lives because I was then using Streamlabs, which my computer did not like. I was talking to myself I think it was a month and 7-8 days ago, to having 10 subscribers, then 100 subscribers, and then it just went crazy to we hit 1,000, then we hit 2,000 today. Thank you, Morning Feed. And Morning Feed, can you please post your link in chat? Everyone, I would greatly appreciate you to support Morning Feed's channel. It's a channel that needs supporting. It's a channel that needs the growth like this one. Morning Feed is doing great, great work from their own space, their own emotional and space that they've been through. So please, please share the love, go to the Morning Feed and subscribe. I will greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Sky, for putting the link. Yeah, Deb, you came here at 3:40. We have a lot to celebrate at Crime and Coffee. Donna already looks defeated. Donna's going down. Wendy's going down. Crime and Coffee hit 2,000. All other channels that are mad about our growth or going on and on about our growth, guess what? Crime and Coffee crew is here. Watch out. We are going strong and we're going to keep going strong. And if we talk to every goddamn person in chat, then that's what we do at Crime and Coffee. If our lives go 7, 8, 10, 12, 15 hours, that's what we do at Crime and Coffee. We are here. Thank you so much, True. And True, please also put yours in there too. I support the community. I support other channels. If somebody comes into this chat and they talk about another channel like Fancy Fiction, Katie Cool Lady, anything like that, I do not and will not shut them down. I will not and do not make fun of them. Because this is a community, and a community only runs when you run as a community. And that means other channels. I will support anybody's channel. As long as I believe in that channel, I'm going to support it with everything I have. Now it's Leon County Jail Watch. Catherine and Charlie should be arriving soon. Yes, today is the 9th. No, today's the 8th. They should be arriving tomorrow. Oh, True. Tell me you're going to be hanging around there to see if you can get a picture of them. Hey, Maggie. We are here to celebrate tonight. Hey, kids, good evening. Crime and Coffee, congrats. Thank you, Anne. Thank you for being part of the crew. Could not do this without the crew, guys. Could not do it. As it should be. Dan Markel would not approve of the drama that is carried out in his name. Best to let people respectfully speak as they wish. Opinions aren't the enemy everyone thinks they are. Exactly. 100%. I've seen it. I've seen it around. It's not just one channel. There's a few where they do not like you mentioning any other channel's name in their chat. I get it. That is not me. That is not me, and I will never do that. I believe in raising everybody up and never putting anyone under the bus, except for the Adelsons. I'll put them under the bus any day. Please let me drive it. That's what I say. Can I drive the bus? But I was so excited when Sky put that in there. Crime and Coffee will draw the line if you troll like Tom Dallas, someone on PT team, Donna Wendy. Draw the line at troublemakers, absolutely. But hello, Irene, welcome. We are going to, I'm leaving it up to you. What do you guys want to do tonight? It is your call. Do we do jail calls? Are we going to do, what do you want to do tonight? Because this is your celebration. You guys made this possible. I wasn't going to do another live tonight, to be honest. I wasn't going to. But when we hit 2,000, I said, I just have to share it with everybody. Charlie's verdict. Charlie's verdict. Okay. We will do Charlie's verdict tonight. It's not very long, though. It's very short. You've been a busy girl, True. You've been a busy girl. Thanks, that Sky Troop. I'm a little irritated, honestly, over certain drama ahead of trial. It's done to try to silence anyone who isn't in the, yeah. And we try not to do that here. Like the other night, like I think it was last night, we heard until it got really ridiculous. And then we just couldn't do that no more. Sky Troop wants to hear Charlie cry. Yeah. So let me just see here what Charlie's verdict. Charlie Adelson verdict full. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we could do Charlie Adelson's verdict, and then we could jump to Charlie Adelson when Judge Everett hands down his life sentence. I was watching the jail wiretaps with Charlie in 2 days, or the one where Donna talks about fleeing. Oh, did you actually get to hear the fleeing part? Because if you did, I'd like you to send me that link because everybody else has shut that down. You have been going since 5 p.m., Rochelle. Yes, see Charlie devastated. That is what we need. Yeah. That is okay. I am seriously glad to be taking this extra time with the coffee crew, and I'm absolutely glad to do that. Okay. Hello, Happy. Welcome. Welcome. so we're going to go. I'm just going to get this going. Hello, Angela. Welcome. So we'll just dust off that saltiness, dust it off, shake it off, and let's get going. Back to normal work schedule. Can't log in much. Oh, I never even thought to check calls from prison if they still had it, but I know most of the YouTubers taking it down. Hello, Wilt. Thank you. Thank you to every single one of yous, because without yous, this would not be possible. That oh, Happy, we miss you too. Morning feed, it's the hot mic call. Most people have taken that portion out of the calls right now. So you can barely find it. Well, I can't find it at all now. Weird, keeper of the information, stuff going on. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on right now, honestly. For some that I haven't addressed about it yet, we were arranging a collab with Katie Kool-Lady. She had posted it and then took it down. We were in contacts about it, that we feel that it's probably not a good idea to bring the information that I have forward until after the verdict. So we're still going to speak, but it won't be until after Donna's been convicted. Hello, Bumble. I'm spiking my coffee tonight. Keep up the great work. Thank you. All because of you guys. All because of you guys. And that's why I include the chat in every live, because we are a community. We're not just a talking head. Hello, Ahmed. Thank you. And thank you for you being here, because it wouldn't be possible without each and every one of you. Honestly. Okay, let's see how Charlie cries like a good old baby he is. Let me get this. Look at that sad puss. Look at the sad puss. Here we go. What a good way to celebrate, though, watching Charlie just lose it all.
Everyone but the foreperson can be seated. Has the jury reached a unanimous verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you please could hand the verdict form to the bailiff. The verdict form is in its proper order. Madam Clerk, please publish the verdict.
In the Circuit Court of the Second Judicial Circuit in and for Leon County, Florida, the state of Florida versus Charles Adelson. Case number 2016 CF 3036B, verdict. Count one. We, the jury, find as follows as to count one of the indictment, first-degree murder. The defendant is guilty of first-degree murder. Count two. We, the jury, find as follows as to count two of the indictment, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. The defendant is guilty of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. Count three. We, the jury, find as follows as to count three of the indictment, solicitation to commit first-degree murder. The defendant is guilty of solicitation to commit first-degree murder. So say we all this 6th day of November, 2023.
Does the defense wish for the court to poll the jurors?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror Moore, was your verdict and the verdict of the jury as a whole just announced?
Yes.
Juror Brazos, was your verdict and the verdict of the jury as a whole just announced?
It was.
Juror
Sorry, guys. Thank you, Carol. It's been amazing. The growth has been fast, furious, and it's because of all of you, the coffee crew. So I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, right, Brian? What a blockhead. First dose of reality they ever had. I agree. I agree. I'm blind, crippled, but follow you, chick. Forgot your name. Rochelle. Joey. Thank you, Win. Welcome. Charlie Chuckles isn't laughing anymore. No, he isn't, Tia. Just make sure. Hello, Lori. Welcome. He was 2016 was when Katie. That might have to do with the indictment because he was unindicted. The words have gone, guys. So if anybody wants to correct me, go ahead. In 2016. Yeah, Pretty Lies and Alibi still has it up, but if you actually listen till the end, where she's talking about certain part, it's edited out. You can't hear it. Co-conspirators. Thank you. Words weren't there right then. It's irony that makes love good decisions. I'm not perfect, but I'm not Charlie, right? Unindicted co-conspirators. That's it. Thanks, guys. The words weren't coming out of my mouth.
Juror Gardner, was your verdict and the verdict of the jury as a whole just announced?
Yes.
Juror Strawn, was your verdict and the verdict of the jury as a whole just announced?
Yes, sir.
Juror Kraft, was your verdict and the verdict of the jury as a whole just announced?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror Milne, was your verdict and the verdict of the jury as a whole just announced?
Yes, sir.
Juror Hawley, was your verdict and the verdict of the jury as a whole just announced?
Yes, sir.
Juror Thorne, was your verdict and the verdict of the jury as a whole just announced?
Yes, sir.
Juror Brim, was your verdict and the verdict of the jury as a whole just announced?
Yes, sir.
Juror Williams, was your verdict and the verdict of the jury as a whole just announced?
Yes, sir.
Juror Douglas, was your verdict and the verdict of the jury as a whole just announced?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror Platt, was your verdict and the verdict of the jury as a whole just announced?
Yes, Your Honor.
Members of the jury, I'm going to give you one last brief instruction, and from here, you will be discharged from your service. On behalf of the parties, the lawyers, and the people of the state of Florida, I want to thank you for your time and consideration of this case. I'm also going to advise you of some special privileges that are enjoyed by jurors.
And Miss Sky, I've never heard that either. Never heard them called by their last names. I've heard numbers, right? And Angela, I have no idea why he was saying their last names, because really that gets rid of the people can find their identity that way, right? And all he can think about is, I have to make sure I get my toys out of the house before my mom finds them and Janice doesn't take the TV. Hello, my welcome. Yes, so it has the extradition part, but where the part where it talks about Dan saying they could go and this and that, and or unaliving themselves, that's gone. I haven't been able to find that clip anywhere. Have not been able to find that. Welcome to the celebration, my. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. True. Jurors' names are public record unless sealed by the judge in Florida. I do a justice dance in front of him just in case they need to know if I was sure about my verdict. Yep. If they called me, my voice would be so uplifted, like you would almost hear excitement. Oh, Casey Anthony's juries were sealed. Okay. Didn't know that. True. They are doing a check by asking each one if it was their verdict, gives them a chance to say, no, I really wanted something else. It has happened that an individual changes their opinion. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if that would, oh Lord, that would have been horrible. Look at him. He's a maestro trapped in the body of a little knobhead. And who, I think it was the morning feed. Who was it that said he looks like he's just been neutered? And I started laughing because it looks like his vet just started the neuter process, but walked out to take a phone call. Walked out to take a phone call to speak to his mummy. So he's in the middle of the process. The freezing's about to wear off. Oh, yeah, I would be like, hell yes, that's what I voted, Judge. Let's go. I would be. Yeah, he looks like everything just got sucked right out of him. He's thinking no more Xanax, no more boat, no more Ferrari. My ouch. Oh, ouch. Yep, that would be. Freezing's about to wear off. Where is the vet? Oh, he's sorry. It's on the phone with Mummy again. He looks like they didn't like my script, plus 2 years in the making. Yeah. How did they not fall for that? No more sex toys, no more buying left or right boob. You know, it's all of it. No more. If they could have Xanax in jail, I bet they wouldn't mind as much. Yeah. Hey, need to clip his ears now. Maybe that's what he went in for, to have an ear clipping, and he got neutered instead. That would put that look on your face, wouldn't it? What's wrong, Chuckles? Are you having a bad day? Oh. No more underage girls in Vietnam. The list could go on and on with this guy, couldn't it? That looks like a man that doesn't believe he's guilty. That looks like an innocent man right there. Thank you, Rhodes Scholar. Thank you. You're part of the 2000. Couldn't have done it without you. Couldn't have done it without you. Yeah, that is the poster child look for an innocent man. It's crazy. The bullshit that they want us to believe in. No more minge and driving fast cars, dickhead. Yep. And you know what really is probably bugging him right there? He just got the go-kart. He just got the go-kart. The look of a man who swore he thought of everything. Yep. Yeah, he's going to lose his swagger without steroids and cocaine. Absolutely. Tallahassee Mayor John Daly was summoned for Charlie's jury and sat there all day to tell them that he wouldn't be a good juror because Charlie is guilty. That would be brilliant. I would have loved to heard that. Oh, no more 3 girlfriends, no more marching powder, no more go-karts, no more sleeping pills. On the upside, he gets to explore his feminine side in prison. Oh, that is brilliant. Jailhouse calls post-conviction. He did not once say he was innocent, all about cursing the jury in Georgia and whining about Wendy's book and Wendy's drive to Trescott. Hey, Tattles. Thank you. Thank you to you. You're part of it. Wouldn't have done it without yous. Hey, Pat. Thank you. Oh, I got 2 moldy bucks. No more banana bread. Yep. Kimberly, I subbed yesterday when you said you wanted to reach 2K. I'm so happy for you. Thank you so much. You're part of the 2K crew. Patty, read the jury selection transcript, and the mayor was about second to last. Nice. Maybe Charlie will find love in prison like Katie did. It's oh, I truly. No more stapled money. Yep. Oh boy, Brian. He'll get plenty of banana, but not bread. Oh boy, here we go. Hey, it's 2000. We can go off the rails tonight. Why not?
No juror can be required to talk about the discussions that occurred in the jury room, except by court order. For many centuries, our society has relied upon juries for consideration of difficult cases. We have recognized for hundreds of years that a jury's deliberations, discussions, and votes should remain a private affair for as long as they wish it. Therefore, the law gives you a unique privilege not to speak about the jury's work. The lawyers and their representatives are not permitted to initiate any communication with you concerning the trial. However, you may speak to the lawyers or anyone else about the trial if you desire. You also have the right to refuse to speak with anyone. A request may come from those who are simply curious or from those who might seek to find fault with this decision. It will be up to you to decide whether to preserve your privacy as a juror. We give you our sincere thanks for the work that you have performed over this 2-week trial. You are discharged. Have a wonderful evening.
Happy says, for years they enjoyed the sick thought of getting away. Not now. CNC Justice Crew roasted nuts for you, Charlie. Oh, it's fun to make fun of him, isn't it? It's good. It's good for our souls to pick on Charlie Adelson. Yeah, Mrs. Sky. Now that everyone knows your last name, jurors, enjoy your privacy. Charlie is already thinking about the snacks he gave away. Yep. Oh, I hope I get those tuna back. I hope I get my tuna and my socks. Oh, I really want my socks back. I love when she was getting arrested and said, oh, here we go again. Maybe we'll throw in Donna's arrest video again tonight too, because that is good. It's a celebration. We got Charlie. I wish we had Charlie's arrest video. That would be awesome. Hello, War. It was at this point Donna had a nervous breakdown. You betcha. Oh boy. His socks are his new toys. He was already playing with friendly prison in resident. Yep. I'm craving seeing Wendy get busted. Oh, Win, you and I both. And Lori says, or Sky says, oh, Lori, oh, yeah. And I hope they're extorting him currently. Absolutely. Yeah, because none of the jurors have spoke out in Charlie's trial. I don't believe. True. Is that wrong? But I don't think so. He gave all his food away, then asked for it back. I know. How much do you think he really got back? He looks almost broken, but on the phone call, he was back up again. Till he did his fake. I just wanted to be a dad. Oh, Charlie, shut up. Can I get those Roman noodles back, Joe? Yeah. Angela Smith, right? Just like he thought he'd get his little San Vila funds returned. Oh, why does that make me so happy that they spent all that money? She was putting it in her little day planner, and they don't get 1 cent of it back. Not 1 cent. Deb says Charlie paid for that stuff back. High price is why he doesn't have any money left. Be interesting to see what the financials say. I thought there was no volume for a minute.
Everyone may be seated. Mr. Adelson, you are going to be remanded pending sentencing at this time.
Mm-hmm.
Does the defense wish to have a pre-sentence investigation report prepared as to counts 2 and 3?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. The court will order that the pre-sentence investigation be prepared by the Department of Corrections. I believe it will take possibly a month. I'm not sure if it will take longer than that. From there, will the party be prepared to move into sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor. May I have a moment to confer with the family?
If they wish to make any impact statements tonight,
Yes, sir.
go ahead.
This must have been a great moment for Georgia right here. Must have been a great, great moment.
Tracy, doesn't mind.
That's kind of sad, isn't it? Right, Mai? Enjoy that suit. Probably.
We're not prepared to present victim impact tonight, but as you know, the family members have traveled a great
Good idea.
distance, so we're
Yeah.
hoping Your Honor will permit them to appear and make those statements by Zoom whenever we're reconvening for sentencing.
That will be permitted. Anyone who wishes to provide testimony for the
Stress, I
sentencing
think.
portion may do so over Zoom. I believe this does not implicate any right of confrontation unless the defense has something to raise concerning that matter.
No, Your Honor.
Very well. We are in recess at this point. Oh, yes. We are going to wait until
Banana says, why wasn't Charlie's arrest video available? There has to be one. All cops have cameras, but not if the FBI was involved. There is a description transcript of the arrest somewhere on YouTube. I haven't been able to find that transcript, but I heard there was, but it was because of the FBI. And they say I've been told there isn't one, but there was local police, so there must be some sort of one, but I'd like to find that transcript. That'd be funny. Good thing the Adelsons were too stupid to read the room or the writing on the wall. If they had, they'd all be in Vietnam by now. Yep, well, Charlie says it right. I should have went with my gut. No, it wasn't that nice. But it could have been a very nice house. He was more about the outside flashy. Just see. Epstein's books, yeah. Epstein's book describes the arrest, and that's funny. I'm a little concerned. I was a little concerned about the gun on a tripod. I was like, what the hell was going on in his head?
the jurors have vacated the courthouse, and from there, everyone will be dismissed.
Charlie walks out in his underwear. Katie pisses her pants. I want both those videos. Can you imagine getting Katie's arrest video? And there she is. She's pissing her pants. Oh my God.
Let's go ahead and set a case management date as a status. This will ensure that we have the PSI in place. That will be on December 12th at 2:30 in the
Ashley doesn't even
afternoon.
have time to talk to you right now, Charlie.
If everything is prepared, we can go ahead and have the final disposition on that day as well.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, yes, Angela, she did. She pissed her pants. Katie sure did. An ulcer taking shape in his belly. Yep. Not one single Adelson protested and said what George just said. Kill Weidman. Kill. What do you mean kill? Kill. We can't kill anybody. twin losers of the same mother figure or something twisted like that. They got caught this time. How many other things have they gotten away with? Absolutely, Hugh. This was just the power of Dan Markel on this one. This was the spirit of Dan, and he was going to see them come down. And then lied her ass off. Yep. Yeah. They surrounded her vehicle, guns out. She got out, pissed her pants. I just can't even imagine them. She's not going in my car. She's not going in my car. And this is like silent. You don't see Rashbaum talking to him. You don't see Kate talking to him. He's just sat there in his own thoughts. Yeah. Even the inmates thought she smelled bad. You're tough, Katie. You're a tough cookie. You're this gangster girl and all this. Cops have a gun on you. You piss your pants like a little bitch that you are. That's what I thought, Scott, Mrs. Scott. I'm like, you wouldn't be going in my car. Yep. Charlie had barbed wire on top of his back fence when they came to arrest him. Now he is surrounded by barbed wire. I've never even put that thought in my head. That is really good. You wanted security? Here you got security. Suppose Donna changes her testimony and says she stopped by Charlie's house on the night of the shooting. We just stopped by his house to console him over the shooting. She could say that, Carrie. She absolutely could. But if there's any, we're not helping the defense, but she could. She could. The lady in the red dress behind Charlie is a producer of Court TV. I think she has what I like. She is from Court TV. Yeah. From the playpen to the state pen. Absolutely. Yeah, Donna can say a lot of things. She could try to twist this whole scenario all up. Like Charlie tried to twist it all up. She might come in with another twist. Tell it, Rochelle. I love the underwear and PP details. They're all being exposed for being stupid little gangsta wannabe bitches. Yep. Hey, she couldn't handle the heat. She pissed her pants. I can't get enough of that. Oh no, wash basin said they didn't go by the house. Oh yeah, that's right. I love that you call him wash basin. Is brilliant. I understood what you meant just by saying it. He is a drug addict, self-absorbed, criminal.
Have a good night, everyone.
Type, lived illegally and loved getting away. How is the luxury accommodations at prison? Hey, I'm going to ask this because I haven't been able to find it. Does anybody have the link to the press conference after this? of Georgia. Does anybody have that link? Let's watch him be taken out. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Take a seat, cry a little bit. And that's what we're all here for. This right here. For Dan. Absolutely what we're here for. He's brought us all together in his way. Okay, so we're going to go and see and get. Here we go.
The court, as Your Honor, received those and had an opportunity to review them.
I did. I was able to review the letters. They were also a part of the pre-sentence investigation packet, which will be filed in the court file as well.
Yes, sir. Nothing further regarding victim impact.
What is the state's argument with regard to sentence, at least as it concerns counts 2 and 3?
In regards to counts 2 and 3, Your Honor, we are seeking the maximum sentence. We're asking for consecutive 30-year sentences on both of those. I have prepared a score sheet in reference to those. May I approach?
You may. Have you already showed the score sheet to Mr. Rushbaugh?
I think so, but I'll.
Yes. Thank you. Does the state have any further presentation to make?
The only other matter.
Earl's going to give a brief statement that is interesting.
Go ahead.
The only other matter, Your Honor, is that in reference to costs of prosecution, we've been attempting to gather up some of the necessary financial paperwork from the FBI and TPD and my office as well to see if we can come to an agreement with the defense on what costs of prosecution should be ordered in this case. We have not been able to do that yet, so I would ask for Your Honor to reserve that issue for 90 days. It's possible, as I said, we can reach an agreement on it, but if not, I would ask for a hearing sometime around 90 days to make a determination about costs of prosecution.
Mr. Rauschbaum, do you have any argument to make on behalf of your client as to counts 2 or 3?
Judge, we understand the situation. We just ask that those counts be run concurrently.
Very well. Mr. Adelson, I'm going to give you the opportunity to make a statement if you wish. You do not have to speak. However, this is your opportunity if you choose to do so.
I do.
You may stand.
Same.
That's what he said.
I would just like to say that I maintain my innocence.
Well,
Good night, True. Thank you. Thank you so much, April. Yeah, Rashi does have terrible posture. I like when Judge Everett goes, well, I'm just going to put it back there for a second.
well, please.
I like his welt. Like, okay, well, sure.
Well, please rise. I'm now going to pronounce the sentence. With the jury having found you guilty of all 3 counts that you were charged with in your indictment, of first-degree murder,
Yeah.
conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, and solicitation to commit first-degree murder. I am going to adjudicate you guilty of all three at this time, and you are going to be sentenced as follows. As to count one, the first-degree murder count pursuant to section 782.04 and 775.082 Florida statutes, you are sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of release or parole. As to count two, you are going to be sentenced consecutively to 30 years in the Department of Corrections for conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. As to count three, you are going to be sentenced to 30 years in the Department of Corrections consecutively for solicitation to commit first-degree murder. The credit for time served that applies in this matter is how much?
597.
597 days will be applied as credit for time served in this case. If the clerk could please read all fees and costs that would apply as well.
$2,100 of the fine pursuant to Florida statute 775.083, $105 of the 5% surcharge required by Florida statute 9.
Yeah, War, I've been trying to find that interview after, and I haven't been able to find it. Like after he was convicted, after the verdict, I haven't been able to find George's interview. I have looked everywhere for it. Took me 4 attempts to write that in different ways. Oh, is that the interview link, Sky? That's the interview link? Okay. I will we'll watch this and then we'll do the interview link.
$20
That's
of the court
brilliant.
cost pursuant to Florida statute 938.06, crime cover trust fund. $3 of the court cost pursuant to Florida statute 938.01, subsection 1, criminal justice trust fund. $50 pursuant to Florida statute 938.03, crimes compensation trust fund. $225 pursuant to Florida statute 938.05, local government criminal justice trust fund. $2 of the court cost pursuant to Florida statute 938.15, county criminal justice education, county code 7-26. $50 of the court cost pursuant to Florida statute 775.083, subsection 2, county crime prevention. $3 of the court cost pursuant to Florida statute 938.19, teen court assessment, Mayor County, Florida code 7-28. $65 of the court cost pursuant to Florida statute 939.185, county additional court cost, county code 7-24, with a total of $2,623.
Mr. Rauschbaum, is there any lawful objection for you to raise to the assessment as announced by the clerk?
No, Your Honor.
Those amounts will be assessed at this time. Ms. Kappelman, I will reserve 90 days of jurisdiction to address the cost of prosecution in this case. By statute, the state is entitled to the 100, but this is in excess of the 100 is what you're referring to.
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. 30 days to appeal both your conviction and now your sentence. Mr. Adelson, you are going to be fingerprinted today. And from here, you are going to be sent to the Department of Corrections to begin serving your sentence. Mr. Rauschbaum, if you please can timely file the notice of appeal so that way there is no issues regarding any review of the conviction itself. Does either party have anything further to raise to the court before we finish for today?
Nothing from the state.
No, Your Honor.
We are in recess.
I wonder if he got to wave to Mummy through the fence when they left. When he left Leon County, I wonder if he got to wave to his mummy through the fence. Pro tip for Dan Rashbaum. Robert Tellis was a bunch of Pro tip for Dan Rashbaum. Robert Tellis was a bunch of lifts he's not using anymore. He has a bunch of lifts he's not using anymore. He still has scrubs on. Yeah, he's used to the scrubs though, right? I hope they bring him in stripes. I want stripes. George's first question to Donna on the stand should be, Mrs. Adelson, why on earth did you wash your money? Oh, if Georgia did that, I would stand and give her a solid ovation. Truly would. I truly would. Would definitely give her a standing. Oh, yes. Yes, Sky, the Wendy emoji. Let's go. Let's get Wendy. She's got to go. Sorry, guys. I just want to get this other one to share. Thank you, Sky. Here we go. The boss herself. The boss herself.
Somebody's got to ask the question.
How are you feeling, Georgia? What's happening?
I'm feeling thrilled. I'm feeling relieved. I'm feeling like a lot of hard work has
Is this the last prosecution we're going to see in the Dan Martell murder, or will there be others?
I don't know the answer to that question yet. Stay tuned.
I guess
That's all you guys care about.
No, that's the question everybody has. Is we've asked it after the trial. Who's next?
Great job. Revel in this for a few days at least.
What do you think about this element of surprise defense? You know, the shock in the opening. Was that anticipated in any way?
Yes, we did suspect that some version of that could happen. There were some details that we didn't totally anticipate, but wasn't a complete surprise.
The double extortion?
Yeah, well, not the double extortion, but that it could be some form of blackmail. We
The
knew
layaway program.
he had to own the peanut, and that there was going to be some version of I had to pay under duress. So not the details of the layered extortion, but some version of it.
You mentioned in your closing you were kind of expressing concern that the jurors could be confused by some of the evidence and some of what the defense was saying. How worried were you when the jury went out that you could end up with a mistrial?
Every time the jury goes out, I'm extremely worried. So I was worried. I mean, it's not that I don't trust these jurors or trust my case or trust the evidence or justice, but you never know what's going to happen. And it was a lot of information that was thrown at them. So I had to just sort of hold my breath.
Thank you, mentor lawyer.
And how'd you feel when you heard that first case?
Oh, there's no way to describe it. Just relief.
Can you tell us how you felt for the Martell family, been dealing with them?
They have been such troopers. They have stuck with me and stuck behind me. They don't always agree with all the decisions that I've made in this case, particularly the timeline of things. So it's been great to have their support and have them stand behind me the whole way. And I'm thrilled that they got justice today. Just absolutely thrilled.
Do they have all the justice they deserve?
Stop.
A variation of the same thing.
I'm a lawyer. Anybody else?
Are you gonna still do the investigatory interviews of Harvey and Donna?
Not pursuant to the subpoenas that were associated with Mr. Adelson's case. So we'll see going forward whether anything more arises.
Is the investigation still going on?
Yes.
You said one of the things that you said in your closing when you were talking about Catherine McManaway, there's essentially that no one feels more strongly about her than the people on our side of the table. What is I mean, you're putting somebody on there who you put on trial twice, and now saying that everything she said in that other trial was a lie. How is that? So can you just describe what that's like to have to deal with a witness of that?
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't get to pick our witnesses. A lot of times our witnesses are culpable or guilty in the crimes, and we have to own that. We can't hide from it, and that's what I.
So, Sky, on the gray wall, you see the blonde lady with the phone in the air? Do you see her? That's fancy fiction. So you see the lady with the purple hair, and then there's a really thin lady, blonde hair. That's fancy fiction. You're welcome. If your name is not an Adelson, please smash the like button. Thank you so much, Jane. And I've seen, mentor lawyer. I think the world of mentor lawyer too. He gets out there, he gets us the information. I don't know how he does it. Again, out of my 2,000 subscribers, there's somebody that has to know how to do a Freedom of Information Act. If you know how to do it, please email me. Please. I do not know how to do it. And you're right, Lorio. This is going to be a life-changing month for the Adelsons. We're going to get a Donna conviction. We're going to get Wendy in handcuffs. Yeah, we are going to. It's going to be. If the Markells stand behind George's decisions, so should we. They're a benchmark. Yep. I will never not stand behind the Markells. Absolutely. I don't know how to go about requesting them. And I have a hard time getting them because of my Canadian address. So, but I don't know how to go about requesting the certain things or where to look to find them to request them. Oh, morning feed. That would be amazing. Thank you. Hello, Ian. Welcome. Oh, thank you, morning feed. If I'll give you my number. When you send that email, I'll reply to it. Thank you so much. We should team up on one of that. And actually, can somebody post morning feed's link again for me? That would be great. We did it, Ian. We did it as a community. Isn't that something? We did it as a community. We did 2K. Couldn't have done it without yous at all. Couldn't have done it with the chat. Couldn't have done it with all this. So it's our time to celebrate. Everyone, if you could take a minute and go and subscribe to the morning feed. Very, very good content. A lot to share with the world. Please, I would greatly appreciate your support to the morning feed. That is what we're here for, the morning feed. At the morning feed, yeah, who staples their money? I'm kind of surprised he didn't use rubber bands like the gangsters in the movies. Charlie is such a clown, yeah. Why not? You know, I felt like saying, Charlie, you can buy the paper bands to go around your money off Amazon. They'll deliver it right to your door. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, morning feed. It's not easy. What I'm looking for, I want. Here's my Christmas list. I want Santa Claus to bring me Katie McBanawa's police video. I want Donna's police video from Miami-Dade to Leon County. I would really like Katie's jail calls. I think they would be interesting. Oh, I have a list like this, but I'm sure Santa Claus is going to say I'm naughty, so. Dental Clinic Institute appear unique institute granted. I think washing and staples were from Donna and Charlie, was covering for Donna. I just like
I
Georgia.
attempted to do with her was put her on there, have her tell the truth, and own the fact that she told many lies before.
What would your response be to some of the doubt that was cast on this case that was being presented?
Was there? It's a pretty quick verdict.
And then rather on the defense's side.
Oh, well, that's their job, and I think they did a fine job. I'm thrilled that justice prevailed and that the jury was able to see the truth through all their good efforts to block it.
So why do you think that it was so important for the defense to preserve the element of surprise, that they gave away the corroboration potentially of Harvey, Donna, and Mr. Mintz?
I think to keep us unprepared, or to hope that we would be less prepared to rebut it.
Did you have to make a lot of changes in your strategy once you heard that opening statement from Mr. Rashbaum?
We made some adjustments. I wouldn't say a lot of big changes. The truth is not going to change, right? I mean, you're going to pull out some additional materials to try to push back against whatever it is they're alleging, but the truth isn't going to change.
Will Catherine McManawa get some kind of reward or reduced sentence for her cooperation in this case?
That I don't know yet either. That's a conversation I'm going to have with my boss and some other folks on the team, and we'll get back to you on that. All right. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Great job, ladies. Good job,
Congratulations.
Georgia. Good job.
Good job, Sarah. Good job.
Appreciate it. See you later.
See ya.
Oh, she's the boss. Let me tell you. I get so excited for her. Apparently, it is a New York thing, and staple money, and Donna is from New York. Yep. Good job. The truth is not going to change, right? We might have to add some additional information, but the truth does not change. Who wears bright yellow sports clothes to courthouse? That lady in the background is... I think every court day she was wearing some kind of bright color. I think maybe she was doing it so she could stand out. Yeah, Georgia. Good job, Georgia. One more to go, then another one, Georgia, and then you get to take a long holiday. Off for a celebrity bullet bourbon. Oh, can you imagine? Okay, so we've done that one. We've done that one. What's another celebratory 806? Oh, the arrest video. Donna's arrest video. Right? Donna's arrest video. She does, Banana. She surely does deserve a long beach holiday. Absolutely, she does. Donna's arrest video. Can't not do that, because that's another celebratory moment. Let's get in there. There we go. We got Georgia deserves, yep. Speaking of Georgia, Katie Coolidge said it best. Hail to the Queen. Enter the Queen. Yep. Donna's arrest video is a new classic. Absolutely. Grab your popcorn. We're only doing celebratory videos. Here we go, Donna. Here we go. Be right back, guys.
Hi, how are you? You have an ID? Yeah. You're under arrest. Cell phone. No, I don't want to give it to you. Why do I have to? Because my insurance. Why do I have to give it to you? This is evidence. Evidence. She's under arrest. I have to go with, I have to go. Let me help you out. No, I have to stay. Please don't do this. Take the bags. Yeah. You need to wait outside. Okay.
My husband's almost 80 years old. He can't
Yeah,
come
I
with
can't.
me?
Please, can I go? No, you can't join me. Oh, don't do this, please.
Please.
Oh,
Someone's
God.
got to help him get home. This is terrible. You can't do this. This is insane.
Is that okay with you? Please, give us that can for some, not going to please. Do you have anything in your pocket?
No, no. No.
Do you have anything of value in you?
No,
Plus, you have a necklace on.
You wanna go?
You can take it off. I'll take it.
Yeah, take it off. Yeah.
And the earrings.
And the earrings, the rings, take everything. You give it to your husband. Because once you arrive at County Jail, they're gonna make you remove all that.
Can I call my attorney?
You have a passport ready?
Where am I going?
Which company thing?
Where am I going?
You're going to the Dade County Jail.
Dade County Jail. No, this is right here, the one on top.
I'm sorry, remove your earrings. No.
1 minute.
How Sanford stands there like that with not a smile on his face, I will never know. I couldn't do it. I'd be smiling. I'd be smiling. The last kiss, right? Yep. Emirates Airline, like a flight attendant's job isn't hard enough. They make them wear the get up, Yep. It's supposed to be one of the nicest planes to fly on, though, Emirates. We'll always have Vietnam. Oh, gosh. Right, Morning Fiend. He can make deals in Vietnam, but he can't find his way home. Her hair's, you're right, her hair's gotten really long in 9 months. I tell you, these people. Oh, you see the Hooters on Harvey? Hey, Gerard, welcome. I think she'll survive in jail. I really do. I've nicknamed her the Ice Gamma. That's her jail nickname, Ice Gamma.
Yeah, go back.
You take it right through this.
Yeah, I'll go back out and just. You're making a mistake. Okay, so another mistake. It's two mistakes. Do me a favor, I try to take the remote. If you can get this off of me. Can you take it off, please, Donna?
I'm sorry, I just started laughing at that. Where he says you're making a mistake. You're making another mistake. That's 2 mistakes. Can you imagine if Harvey is standing beside Wendy when she gets arrested? That will be brilliant. I'm just saying. The guy's gonna be like, I give up. I give up. Take me into. Oh, I can see it. I can so see him being beside Wendy. I wonder who got to tell Georgia that Donna's in custody. Oh, that would have been good news. Harvey should have said, well, it's been real. Here's looking at you, kid, and go right up those escalators. Yep. I really think. Oh, please add to my happiness by making Wendy standing beside her dad when she gets arrested. My favorite part is when the sky ramp closes. You know she crapped herself then. Donna in patrol car. How long is this going to take? Yeah, really? Thinking she's going to be bonded out? Pretty sure Donna thinks she's going for a chat and her lawyers will have her out by morning. Rochelle Dahl, I'm not a member, but would have really enjoyed the Russell video if I weren't out golfing all day. That case was crazy. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it for a couple days as members, and then I will set it to public after. I just want to make sure all the members get to, but it will be set to public at one point. Who's all with me with Harvey being with Wendy when she gets arrested? I can't be the only one that thinks that's a good idea. I really can't believe that I'm the only one that thinks that would be brilliant. Or am I just that warped? Probably.
I don't want to hurt her. Please.
Just a minute. Just a minute.
Please.
It's getting there. What's up, honey? Listen to me.
Yeah. I'll call.
He had it.
Uber, go home.
I will.
Take
I
it
will.
easy.
I will.
All right.
Yes.
Here, honey. Oh, it's coming, sweetheart. I got it's coming. Just a second.
Do you have her driver's license by any chance?
I'm sorry?
Her driver's
It's in my
Yeah.
it's in my purse.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, then you could give her.
Sure. Do
It's
you need her
almost there.
passport, or can I give it to the husband? The passport can I give it?
Oh, he's so good.
Where is it?
It's in the blue and white. It's in the blue and white.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get her driver's license for it. Yeah.
And the license, the address on your license is correct?
Yes.
She needs all her, When she goes to the jail, they work together with the hospital.
They're all in here though.
Yes, they work. If I take them here,
It's in
what
my
happens
bag.
when you go there, they possibly toss them out. So when you go to there, you will meet the nurse.
Hey, Top Cat, welcome. Hey, everyone. Congrats on reaching 2, Rochelle. Amazing. And it's all because of you guys. 100% because of the coffee crew. It's all because of you. Yeah. But if it happens in Tallahassee and he is there, then he'll be with Wendy, right? So I think it'll be great. They should have told her he can go with if he wants to be charged. Yep. Yay, crew. All because of you guys. Hey, Pat. Yep, that's 3 mistakes. That's another mistake. That's 3 mistakes. I can't wait. Cannot wait. So I'm thinking back. Wendy testified. I think it was always in day 1. Day 1 or day 2. So I wonder if she'll be day 1 or day 2 this time around.
The doctor, and then they'll work in conjunction with the hospital to get you whatever you need.
Hey, Marcus.
Yeah, but I don't have this with me. I know what's
Yes.
I have a
Is it multiple or is just 1 or 2?
it's no, there's a bag of medication in here. Is that what you're asking me?
She can take medication. No, I know. I was just trying to find out if it was like 1 or 2. Yeah, if it was 1 or 2, then she maybe could take the name down.
Do you need anything else from her?
Can I ask
So
you
we're good to go?
something? Can someone just get my husband outside and
So I'll get the gentleman here will assist him in any way.
I have the ring. Hold on.
Let me help him, please.
That's crazy.
Okay.
All right, so I don't have the meds, honey, they're all in here. Okay.
Give me 1 moment, please. Hold the line. 1 moment.
Absolutely, April. I'm giving a shout out to all the regulars that show up every night for every live. You guys, you fill me with happiness, and I greatly appreciate it. I think Wendy will be out of custody and Zoom trial possibly from Mexico. Oh, I just, you keep saying that, Deb. I just don't see her getting away. I don't see her getting away at all. Yes, the longest perp walk in history. I love the sign that says all together again. We're all together now.
Go out or?
Can you imagine some of these people that might have followed this case being in that airport and being the ones to watch Donna being on her perp walk? That would have been brilliant. Hi, Michael. Hi. I can only stay for a few minutes. Stop to say congratulations for reaching 2,000 subscribers. Thank you, Michael. It's all because of everyone like you guys. I couldn't have done it without you. So thank you for all your support. Yeah. Wait, can I just have one more Slim Jim, please? Just one more. Actually, I think they can. I think on the one commissary thing is there was Slim Jims on it, wasn't there?
You have your case number? No. Okay. All right.
That's a drive-by, Michael.
I'm going to 06 from now.
Have a good night.
From here, and then I'll get the case number for the video.
I would be embarrassed. Last time, Tattles, you're right. Last time I was at that airport, it was before Donna got arrested. So I wasn't paying much attention like anything. But when I go down to go on the trip with my son and his girlfriend. I'm finding that all together now sign, and I'm going to take a picture in front of it. I would be mortified. Donna is already thinking about suing them. Yes, some airports are just too big. Yeah, I'm going to find that all together sign. Oh, we're getting really deep in the weeds. Who is more fit, Mick Jagger or Harvey? I'm saying Mick Jagger. I agree, Top Cat. I would have been posting it.
You want to use the other? No, that's all. The other one, the other side.
We have trains too at Toronto.
All right, there you go.
Miss Guy says, if you arrest me for murder, you'd have to chain me up and wheel me out on a suitcase dolly. Yep. No, because this is in Miami. Lori, her arrest was at Miami International. Her last glimpse of the free world, right? Last glimpse. I always thought that. I'm like, I wonder if that was her phone and it was Wendy. Did you make it out? Did you make it on the plane? Oh, it absolutely is. I've watched it a million times, but I have not got permission to share his stuff, and I just don't want to share it without his permission. Yeah.
Okay, we want to thank.
And no more paella. We do want to thank Morgan, but we don't want to watch your commercial right now. No more paella, no more Lululemon, no more nothing. I bet you she was so happy that she wore really comfortable airport or airplane clothing. I bet you she was very, very happy. The South Beach diet is history, Donna. Yep. No more dressing up in skin-tight see-through dresses. Oh, boy. And she has to do yoga on the nasty jail floor. Yeah, it's, I will say something like Joel said on STS, where he said, just imagine that feeling of one step. She made one step as a free woman, and then the next step, she'll never be free again. That is, don't do what you did. You wouldn't have to worry about it. Yeah, we said that in here just a minute ago. I think Patricia said it. That last time Charlie will ever wear a suit. Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. She knew it was coming. She was scrambling to get out. I'm just thinking, that was pure genius to let her get through security, let her get almost to that plane, just where she felt like, I might make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. And then bam. That's right. Was it worth it, old lady? No, Dan could still be here. So what? Wendy's still living in Tallahassee. They could still be living in their high rise. They could still be doing all the stuff that they were doing. Go be like a normal grandparent. Go up and visit. And she can come down and visit you. Like, it just doesn't seem worth it. There was no winner. No winner whatsoever. None. None whatsoever. Oh, yeah. I know they were doing it too, so they could get to the point where it was fleeing. But I'm just saying that's poetic justice right there. Just, she'll have in her mind, we've made it. She was probably on edge, pins and needles through every stage until that moment. And then she might have taken that one breath of like, we made it. And then in walks Sanford. Love it. The only win was conviction of Charlie. That's, yeah. So far. It's good. Yeah, exactly. Our parents would put us in our jammies for drive-in movies too. Yep. I miss the drive-in movies. She wasn't fleeing at all. It was post-son's conviction excursion trip. I wouldn't doubt that they would try to use that. I wouldn't.
I would sit first. You fit in. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome.
You want to take my spot? Yo me muevo ahora.
Okay, I'll do that. Huh? Yeah. No, that's okay. I'm gonna leave it like that. Let me. Wait, you can have it if you want, yeah. Let me leave the camera.
The address on the license is good.
Huh?
The address on the license.
She was on something.
Okay,
Hey, Clue. Crime and Coffee. Hey, Rochelle. Congrats on 2K. Soon enough, you'll be up to 5K watch. Oh, can you imagine? Oh, I'm just excited where we are. But could you imagine? Crime. That cop who tried to answer Donna's question, when did they issue a warrant? How could I have known there was a warrant? Don't they have to let me know there was a warrant? Oh, I know. Nobody told me there was a warrant. I like when she says, I need water. I need water. I've done 2 one-way in my life thus far. One was the passing of my Nana, and I didn't know when I'd return to Kuwait. 5 days expected winded up being a half. 12, never added extradition. Right? That's the thing. The extradition kills her. Extradition kills her. What the fuck says, who the fuck says that to anyone? I want a trip, but extradition free and extra pillows, please. Well, there's no extradition out of jail. So, and I don't know if she can buy extra pillows or not. Dear Donna, you should have thought a warrant was possible when you murdered Dan, right? Absolutely. She knew it was possible because she was scrambling to get an emergency visa. She knew it was coming. Unless Dan said, oh, you've got, 95% chance of getting out. Yeah, she didn't even have to upgrade for that window seat. How many frequent flyer miles will Charlie get for his South Dakota, Florida fair? I wonder if they might have, what was the name of that company that's transporting Chicks with Guns? I love that name. She did. Ultimately, she got her one-way ticket to a non-extradition. Yeah, she's something. Absolutely. I hope it haunts me every minute. Seriously, I think she's probably thinking, how do I get out of bed? How do I get out of bed? Right, Paul? She looks extremely older now. And I just have to wonder, is it because of the Botox? Is it because of the filler? Like, would she have looked this old without that? Hey, Hugh. Hey, all. Going to bed, but I'll keep listening to everyone. Tired. Everybody is. Have a great night. Night, Hugh. Take care of you, okay? You'll be in our prayers. It doesn't look like it. I've tried to see it. You would think she would be like, her heart would be racing, but you can't even tell. Hey, Barb. Thank you. Isn't that crazy?
I'm going to check you first, okay? Just stay still. Anything you have that may change me? I have nothing on. Okay. I still gotta ask. No, I have nothing. I have nothing. Still gotta ask.
2007. County. Yeah, it's still in status. On 14 Kilo, second floor, door 17 at United.
I don't know why I get so much joy out of that. Oh, hi, Julie. They're trying to have her look like a harmless little granny, but won't help in this case. No, it won't. She looks pretty mellow. I'd be screaming, especially if I was in it. Right, Tattles? I would be freaking out. Now they're checking her after she has made it in the car. But that it makes sense though, right? Because she wouldn't have had anything sharp or anything like, because she's already went through security at the airport. So it's I thought that in the beginning, and I'm like, wait, no, she's already gone through security. That whole arrest seemed staged. They knew it. It's as they knew. I think they were just on some kind of sleeping thing, so when they got on the plane, they could sleep. She knew it was coming, but she was hoping she'd get out. I doubt Donna's thinking choices and consequence. Yeah, she's not. She doesn't think at all. She looks heavily sedated in court these days. Another moldy cash racetrack. Yeah. Her arrest was one of the highlights. Absolutely, Barb. It sure was. Who doesn't vacation in Nam? Yeah, it was funny. I just think she's hilarious.
1928 at 109. Right? And then I took a 15 with 3105. And I was arrival at
You're right back, guys. I'll do.
Then you showed up.
Well, the air condition doesn't go to the back because of the blanket, because of the plastic. We open this a little bit then. Absolutely. That's fine.
It'll be freezing. Yeah. You'll be glad you have it.
It's either gonna
Do you know how long we're gonna sit? Oh, how long we're going to sit here?
And when he comes back, he's gonna take you from here to the warrant bureau and then to the facility. We're waiting for the other officer to come back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, whatever information he took from you, I guess that's what he was missing, so he's gonna enter that in the back.
Okay. So the next place is what, the warrant? What did you say?
Huh?
What did you say the next?
Oh, Patricia. At Donna's trial, she won't be able to avoid being in the same room as Ruth. I hope Donna sees what a second-class woman she is compared to Ruth. And I said that the other day. How many times, or even once, does she look back at Ruth or does she not? She's like a baby bird with water. Yep. Oh, yeah, I hope, like, we know Ruth will be the best person she always is. She will always take the high road, but I would not hold it against Ruth if she gave a little smirk. But she would not do that. That's not Ruth. It's just like in the movies, greedy people want to take all their stuff with them and get their money situated. If they had just fled when they should have fled, they'd be out there right now on a beach. Absolutely, Tattles. And if she hadn't opened her mouth on that open line call, what an idiot. But, I think a little bit has to do with Scott Radius. I'm not saying he did anything wrong. I'm just not, it's my opinion. But hey, take the money, call and say they're fleeing, keep the money. My taxes paid for that water. I want a refund.
This place was?
Well, what happened is the warrant that they have from you is from out of Leon County.
When did they issue a warrant?
So what happened is we have to take you to our warrant bureau for that information to get entered, and then after that gets entered, before we can take you to the jail, to the local jail.
Okay, because I didn't know there was a warrant. How would I know that?
Well, we wouldn't have been able to take you if there wasn't something in place.
So aren't they supposed to inform?
Huh?
Aren't they supposed to inform me if there was a warrant?
Well, I don't know the details.
Yeah, I don't either.
They had a warrant. And we were the gentleman that you met earlier in the plain clothes.
Yes.
Right. They were supposed to inform you of whatever, and then because it's a county.
That's a good question. Would he have been able to get a refund on those tickets? Hey, Steph. Hey, Mike. Well, they cuffed you. They informed you. Hey, George, welcome. She is entitled. Absolutely. And then she wants air conditioning. On Southwest refund till 10 minutes before departure. Oh, okay. Hi, Louise. Vietnam can be very nice. Not sure you can get your deep fried. I'm not even sure what that word is delivered, though. Not always a refund, but for him, probably did. Guilty. Gamma must have received warrant giving advice from Charlie. No, Granny, this is not how warrants must work. Yes. Gold handcuffs would have been more dignified. Absolutely. There's a $75 charge for changes to your tickets. What do you say? What do you say when you go up the counter? Sorry, my wife got arrested because we were trying to flee the country and now I need a refund. Yes, they say once you get Botox, you have to keep up with it. They eat deep fried fat spiders over there. Oh. It was probably booked on airline miles. Charlie's Air Mile. Charlie's Miles. Oh, Charlie's Miles went to good use. Harvey would dispute the credit card charges. They should have one of those water bottles like you put in a hamster cage. Oh boy. Oh boy. That was good, Sky. That was good. That deserves 3 stacks of moldy bucks. You're right, Patricia. They act like they are cut above everyone else and like no one is high enough to arrest the likes of them, right? I can see Harvey getting angry and yelling at the refund counter. Oh, I bet Charlie wished he stayed out in Vietnam while he was there multiple times. Now he is LWOP thinking about that 24/7. Absolutely. He says that, George. He says that, George, right? He says it in his calls. Should have followed my gut. Oh. I can. Yeah. They wouldn't have stopped him. They couldn't have stopped him. There was no warrant. It was no time to get a warrant. He could have went to Nam. It rubs the lotion on the skin or else it gets the hose again. Their entire circle gets away with crime. Charlie on the stand. The dentist would pay me separately. Yep. Yeah, it's circle of just money, cash money flowing in all directions. Oh, I think so too. I think he's the last to fall. One way or another.
That's how we became involved.
Okay. Yeah.
It's gotta suck to sit like that. Oh yeah, that would suck.
Okay, we're gonna go now.
Can I have the rest?
1 second, Ray.
I would have opened now, baby.
It's raining a lot yet?
Been raining.
Okay.
Oh, I 100% believe so, Top Cat. Absolutely. You're right. She cannot shut up. Hey, R. Hey, everyone. Hope everyone's doing good. Welcome back. Harvey tried to sound like I just did what he told me to, sir, about getting payment documents. They will pay that card for guilty granny until this TV is 5. Yep. If I'm going to jail, can I at least get a nice room with a bath and a view? Oh, Wouldn't it be nice to speak to one of those, one of the workers in the jail, just to see how she acts, like get a personal review on how she acts? That would be just great. What are they called? Oh, I can't even.
Brother. Thank you, man. I'll see you.
Correction officer. There it is. Yep.
Airport 35.
No more fancy.
Change my QTH to Warren, transporting a white female. Ready for starting?
Okay.
6003. Gonna roll up the windows. It's raining once we exit, okay? Ending is 6011.
Sorry, 6011?
Refusal. Let me lock the door.
Just push my glasses up a little on my nose.
Absolutely. Like that?
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
No, you're welcome. The little fat office right there on the corner. Let me get the door for you.
Hi, B Rabbit. Hi, all. I've been lurking, not able to communicate at the moment. A superb stream as always, Rochelle, mods, and chat. Thanks, B Rabbit. She's a white female snake. This is where she realizes life is over. See you, Granny. Yep. See you in September 24th. Actually, we'll see her September 17th. Oh, Brian, are you going there? Are you going to be in Tallahassee? Yeah. Oh, I bet she thought she was going to get bonded out. 100%. Right there, Patricia. Absolutely. Right there. You don't think she will look directly at Ruth? I don't think she can help herself. I think she will. Oh, I bet you he was relieved that it was just Donna. I wonder if she actually can remember this. I would be traumatized, especially on that much sedative. Yeah, true. But I don't put anything past these people. She probably remembers this because she was wronged here, right? She can't remember all the other stuff, but this she would remember because she was wronged. I wonder if she's going to take on as much of a hands-on approach like Charlie did for his jury selection. Oh, I would have nightmares. I'd have PTSD over that. By 20th November, Harvey was already trying to get San Vila refund. Yep. I would be embarrassed to tears, but it doesn't seem to bother Donna. No, it didn't bother. I would be like, I am not guilty. I would be putting up a fight. Yeah, she probably thought she was going to be out in a few hours. I believe Tattles. I think she did. Okay, Michael, serious question. Let's all get serious. Were they really willing to let Harvey continue the flight to Vietnam? What about Donna's luggage? I guarantee that Donna's luggage was already pulled. I think that it was a good, once they said they probably pulled it from the plane. So they probably already had that aside. Harvey, they couldn't have stopped him. They really couldn't have stopped him because they didn't have a warrant and they wouldn't have had time to get a warrant. So he probably could have got on that plane. Yeah, Harvey could have left. Harvey should have just turned around and boarded the plane. Yep. It might have flown to Vietnam, but I would think they probably, because, she got through security and then they probably had pulled it off the plane, I would assume. They got even more texts from Harvey, the family that keeps giving. Good move for them, seeing how Papa Criminal would react. Yep, he should have. He should have left. That's 3 mistakes. Donna ordered him to get home. Yep. Absolutely. Who's going to take him home? You need to get him outside. Do you think they kept the trip from Charlie? I don't. I think Charlie was telling them to run. And they had the conversation with Rashbaum, remember? And he said, well, you could go. They might stop you. They might not. And he would have told Charlie. I'm sure of it. They're pretty organized. We actually didn't see anything that happened with Harvey after they took Donna. Right. Not a thing. She will never see the luggage again. Exactly. You would say it's still in Vietnam? I myself think they would have gotten it off and they would have went through it. They would have pulled it off the plane. Somebody would have been waiting for it. And then it would have went through. They would have went through it to see if there was evidence in there. Yeah, same here, Top. I believe Charlie knew. They told Scott Radius not to tell Charlie too. Yep. But they spoke to Dan, right? So Dan would have said something. Charlie was definitely in code, trying to tell his mom to flee. Yep. Should have went with my gut. I knew I wasn't going to get a fair trial. All the time, same thing. That was like Charlie talking about his clothes after he was convicted. Yep. No, I think Harvey told Scott not to tell Charlie about their plans, saw the text message on Roberta Glass. Yeah, that text message does exist, but what I'm saying, Becky, is they spoke to Dan. Dan said to them, you could go. They might stop you. They may not. So I would almost bet with hearing those calls where Charlie was saying he should have stuck to his gut feeling, he should have done this, he shouldn't have listened to people, he should have done that, that Dan had said something to Charlie. They didn't want SR to openly talk, even though that is all they did, right? And the minute, if somebody told Charlie in that plan, Charlie would have said it in those phone calls. So yes, I'm sure he might not have known at the moment it was going to happen, but I'm sure Dan told him at some point. L'Oreal, that was because the calls were recorded at the jail. Rashi would have told him. Yeah. Maybe they didn't want Scott to say something on a recorded line. Absolutely. Rashi would have told Charlie, because at that point he was still Charlie's lawyer. So he had a private line to speak to Charlie. Nobody'd listen in. I have no doubt that Charlie knew what was going on. Yeah, he would have blew it on the jail calls, Happy. Absolutely. He would have. Oh, Mom, well, while you're there, check this place, check that place. Yeah, and it was in the news anyway. Oh, it's too funny. We'll finish this.
Thank you. How you doing?
Let's have a seat over there.
We turn on a little bit this way, so it's protocol that we need to follow, you know? Rules and regulations.
You don't know those things.
Take your time, no rush, cover your head. We're gonna go through that door.
Same here. I would have done. Yeah, she don't know how to follow rules. Going from the icon sliding doors to cage doors. Oh, it's amazing. They're still up to their crime antics. Guilty. Granny allows other inmates to use her tablet, right? I had a mom, and Donna was her name. Oh. She thought she would be sipping on some wine and popping a Xanax at this time in first class, but no, you're in your new life now. Enjoy. Absolutely, George. Tattles, I'm such a house cat. I totally would have been vomiting all over myself. The tears would have been streaming down my face. I would have been shaking. I would have been hyperventilating. There's not one normal reaction to what she's going through right now. Not one normal reaction.
4:35, could you show me a right with okay? Ready for that? Six 014. It's hard to see. Oh, you know what?
It's all red.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
Hey, Sophia. Sorry to miss you. I apologize.
Oh, let's stand over just in case it's raining. Hello. How you doing, boss? Hey. Hold on for me. Yeah.
Oh, I wish they would have showed us more of that. I really do. Yeah, George, absolutely. If you're innocent, you definitely react and fight for your freedom. She did none of that. None. Yeah, now it's a court appearance. Charlie has no game with women. Staple Cash bought him the woman he's been with. If it weren't for that, Charlie would be sitting in prison today and never been kissed by a woman besides Donna. There's got to be a joke about her wearing a jacket that says, "Just do it." You're right. I never even noticed that. That's great. She's really slumming in that filthy cop shop. Yep. Oh. Justice doing it. Oh, okay, everyone. It's not going to be a long live. It's been 2 hours because I have been going since 5 o'clock. I really wasn't going to do a live, but as soon as we hit 2,000, I thought I have to share it with everybody. Yeah, she has. You're right, Sophia. No remorse. She has no remorse. She's so cold. She is definitely cold. That woman is unbelievably cold. That's why I nicknamed her the Ice Gamma. But we're going to just put this up here. We're just going to put this up here because that is what we were all here for. This is why we are here. We have to, out of all this, and no matter about subs, no matter about likes, no matter about any of it, the main reason we're here is for justice for Dan and justice for those 2 boys and justice for Phil, Shelley, and Ruth. And that's what we're here for. And that's what we've all been brought together for. And that being said, I really want to point out my mods. You guys are amazing. You make sure that the chat goes smooth. I'm grateful for every single one of you. Thank you for volunteering to be a mod for this channel. Couldn't do it without yous. And then to the coffee crew, the chat, the community. You guys, I couldn't do it without yous. This channel would not be what it is without you guys. And again, I said channel, but I mean community. So from the bottom of my heart, I greatly want to say thank you to you guys. This is because you guys allowed it to happen. And I want to say thank you so much. You will never understand how much this means to me. That being said, let's go. Let's get Donna convicted. Let's get Wendy arrested in the name of justice for Dan. Night, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate every one of yous. Night.